Hi Collective, welcome to my channel, Crystal Shadow Work. Hi everyone. So this is going to be a new moon reading for May, for this new moon in Taurus. So I'm excited to see what energies are coming about. I know that I haven't been able to do reading the last couple of days, a lot going on with me, especially surrounding new moons, full moons. My emotions are very heightened, especially I've been traveling, moving to a new location, so trying to get things set up. So I'm really exhausted and tired, so I can't tell if a lot of it is just because a lot of things are changing, or if I am feeling it from this new moon, because a lot of times I get really drained around the new moons, full moons. They take a lot on me as I do have trouble sleeping and all of that. But anyway, let's get into the reading and see what's going on here. I felt very guided to using the Radiant Wise Tarot. I did a reading right when I got here too, but I'm having trouble uploading, so I might upload that one, because I felt whenever I do a reading and I feel to record it, I feel to share it. Right, so right away I'm seeing Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. Let's see. But I was going to tell you, I felt guided to the mystical manga for this new moon energy, and I was picking up very strongly like this burgundy energy that I felt to wear. Because if you guys watch me, you know I go off of color vibrations, right? That I feel, and this deck I always remember that had the burgundy in it. So we're going to take a look here and see what's coming out. Wow, we got the Seven of Swords coming out right away here. So I'm not sure what this is. Is it fear? Is there some sort of deception around you? Was there? Because justice is here. So something is very much, I feel, coming with this new moon. Things could very much get revealed to you. I'm getting this energy as it's like you knew that this was coming, though. The Seven of Swords is often about strategizing too, being very careful. Sometimes taking all of the swords away to eliminate, the fighting. Stopping your enemy from, having weapons to form against you. Strong moon energy here. Some sort of missed opportunity with the Four of Cups. I'm not sure which deck I want to clarify with. I just told Mystical Mega we're going to clarify it. Let's get your main spread here out with the Radiant Wise Tarot. Alright, let's see here, Source. For the collective energies surrounding me with this new moon in Taurus, its main energy coming out. King of Cups. Okay, that's crossing. Nine of Swords reversed. Okay, someone's coming out of sleepless nights and stress and worry. Somebody is changing their mindset. Looking at new perspectives, looking at things off at the distance. Interesting, something fell over there. It's like I wanted to see this as the Three of Wands. Now I realize it's the Two of Wands. So somebody's looking off at the distance, or it's like they know that something is off at the distance. Confirmation. But they fully have let go of a certain path and they're headed down a new path. See the Two of Wands here. This wand is secured to the foundation. Somebody has let go of a certain path that was keeping them bound and stuck to venture off on a new direction. We've got the Three of Cups here coming up in the hidden area. So see, I'm getting that somebody feels this, but it's going to be getting revealed, that there is celebrations coming together off on this new path. I think it's like somebody knows that they weren't getting anywhere with this path, right? So to go on this new path, there's got to be a coming together, new energy, right? Ace of Pentacles is your advice from Spirit. Yes, they're offering you something because it's time. Seven of Pentacles. That's past energy. This is my past influence position. So you've already been waiting patiently, and you've already, put in the work, and it's just you needed to change a little bit of focus to be able to move forward, right? See, you were working through karmic lessons, because this is my kind of karma lessons or blessings, and showing me the 10 of Swords underneath the 9 of Swords. See, you were stressed out and you were worried. There's the end of that. Yeah, your challenge is the 9 of Cups. Getting into that energy. Right. Yes. Getting into that energy of contentment and peace, and being okay with what you have. And Queen of Wands. Let's get your outcome here. That's the action position of 5 of Cups. 5 of Wands on the bottom. See, it's like your overall energy, the outcome is the 5 of Cups. This is like what's going on, or what has been going on. Chaos, conflict, competition, fighting, battling, all of this going on. And somebody's realizing, like, it's not worth the fight anymore. It's not worth it at all. You're not leveling up. You're not moving forward. So you're letting it go. Queen of Swords is underneath that to the Empress. Because this is you're turning into this beautiful Empress energy, realizing that you have to strategize. You have to take action. You have to definitely cut things out of your life that aren't for you, because that Empress attracts what she deserves and desires, and you got to eliminate all the people that are blocking you, that are cloaking you. I'm getting with all of this, that are stopping you from your blessings. See, Page of Swords, you need to be, I'm getting this as your energy, you need to be very strategic in your planning. We're going to clarify now. We're going to find out more, because I recently have felt to layer them in to find out more. So let's see here. Tell me more about this King of Cups here in the current energy. What is this King of Cups about? What's this King of Cups? The Hanged Man. 2 of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so this is about letting this breakup here, this 5 of Cups energy, who you're needing to let something go with. Could be a water sign. All right, it doesn't have to be, though, because anybody can embody this. But the King of Cups can be emotionally detached, right? See, it's like he doesn't want to get his foot wet. He doesn't want to get into those emotions and feelings. This is somebody that could be focused a lot on other things. Like they may be good with communicating what they... I'm not going to say it because it's not for everybody. It's like they're just not very in their emotions and their feelings. Can be emotional, just... Let's get one more. I don't like to call it if I don't feel that it's like for everybody, and it could just be for some of you, so... See, they're showing the 9 of Cups again with the 7 of Pentacles. So we've got the same cards coming out that are coming out in this reading. Because we have the 9 of Cups and 7 of Pentacles here. See, it's like somebody's put in a lot of time, right? Somebody's been waiting for someone to come around and like show love and things like that. I'm feeling there's strong connections here because of the 6 of Cups. Maybe it's like you've known this person for a long time, right? Or somebody's like been waiting a long time for somebody to come around and express their emotions, feelings. But this is an energy, it's like somebody's like in and out, in and out. Somebody's tired of waiting. Somebody's tired of waiting for the full commitment. See, there's justice underneath there. So it's like for some of you, as soon as something lets go, there's something coming in from your past. It's the Lovers and the 10 of Cups. What? For some of you, you got to let go of somebody. For a small few of you, it's like maybe as soon as you let go of this person or this individual, it could trigger them to change and, you know, come in expressing their emotions and feelings and having renewed passion. But for others of you, it's like you literally got to let something go. You got to end something. Because this could be, you know, like just an outdated cycle paradigm that you both were on. But blessings and abundance are here with the Sun card energy. I don't know about this Nine of Swords. Yeah, Four of Wands. That's the blessing that the Sun's bringing in. It's like a union, celebration, coming together. But see, judgment's being called. It's like somebody's not stressed out and worried anymore because it's like they know that if they can't get their fulfillment or their happiness out of this situation, that there's something else for them coming. Two of Wands again. Two of Wands, clarifying the Two of Wands right here. I'd already moved to the next. See, his back's not faced. He's looking right at a situation here. It's interesting. It's like somebody can finally see a past situation for what it was. Maybe they know that it was supposed to level them up. It was supposed to teach them to love themselves. Because sometimes that's what these are about. Two of Wands and the Judgment. It got split on again. It's somebody now needs to make a decision. For some of you, yeah, that's what this was. That's what this was about. You don't have to wait anymore. You just have to let go if you don't want it. There's 2 8s here. You could be seeing 888. Repeating 8s. See, somebody was stuck in a situation. It wasn't moving forward. It went as far as it was supposed to. It's like you got to let go of it. That wand is secured to that foundation. It wasn't supposed to go any further than that. It's interesting, the castle's behind her, not in front of her. And it brought me back to a reading where I'd heard somebody had said something. I got a reading, it's like, where a truck was backing up in the beginning of a reading, and somebody was like, you may need to reverse, you may need to go back, right? And what's interesting is, in this 8 of Cups, he's walking away, but it looks like he's walking backwards, like back upstairs, right? When there's this castle back here. So maybe it's like somebody tried to walk away or make some sort of movement, and it was kind of like they then walked into a trap, into another lesson. It's like somebody was almost ready. There's this energy of needing to go back. It's interesting. Let's get another one on this. Tell me more. Ace of Wands. Get another one. What's this 2 of Wands and revert? Like this reverse energy I'm feeling. He's looking back at that castle. 5 of Cups. For some of you, like there's a past lover that you're supposed to be with, like wrong time, like you guys got together at the wrong time. Yeah, this healing was needed. Page of Coins on top of this 3 of Cups. So Page of Swords, yeah, somebody's been watching you. Yeah, it's an Emperor. 2 of Swords. Somebody wasn't in their Emperor energy before. I'm getting they are now. 5 of Pentacles. They needed to get broken. They were too focused on money, because this 5 of Pentacles is showing me that. They needed to kind of lose it all. They needed to lose you to realize how much they loved you. That they were in fact picking money and material resources over you. Huh. What if I say it's Pentacles? Is it the 9 of Wands or 10 of 9 of Wands? Walking very carefully. I haven't used this deck in a while, so to check it. But I felt it as the 9 of Wands. Walking very carefully over these wands. Let's see. Sorry if you hear the kids. I'm like right by the pool. Somebody needs to walk very carefully over any challenges and obstacles, but you're definitely high above them. Whatever challenges or obstacles that are blocking you, you're more than enough capable of overcoming them now. And here's the 3 of Cups, right next to the 4 of Cups, baby. There's that missed opportunity coming back around at a time for that celebrating coming together. Divine's like, here you go. It's available to you now. And here again, because you're ready for it. It wasn't going to come around again until your lessons were learned. Spirit's bringing this to you. Sorry, I see my camera glitching. Maybe I should turn off the internet when I'm doing my recordings, because I think that could be a factor. Temperance. Somebody needed to learn how to temperance their energy. Somebody needed to learn how to balance. Not be too obsessive, too controlling. I don't know why I got for some of you could be Capricorn, because I was getting that in my third eye. Capricorn is associated with the devil in the tarot, because they're the hardest sign to overcome because of that structure and security and authority and action, right? They struggle with getting caught up too much in the material and into the money and things like that, and they can kind of get too focused on that, right? So it's the hardest for them to overcome that devilish energy of being obsessive and controlling, right? Isn't it the polar opposite of Cancer too? You see Chariot. Let's see. Clarify the 7 of Pentacles in the past position. You know, like, place this energy wherever you feel it fitting, okay? Because, like I said, for some of you, this could have already happened. It could be happening now. This, like, where I said that you needed to walk away and detach, right? And let go of somebody. Like, this could be talking about past for you, even though it's coming up in my current energy. This could have already played out, right? This could be this person coming about. That's why you really have to take it how you feel it, right? How do you feel? What do you feel the message is for you? 4 of Pentacles. See, there's been a long, somebody has had time to heal themselves. That's why I'm getting that for some of you. Like, this has already happened, but for some of you, you gotta let something go now, or somebody is blocking you, keeping you trapped and stuck. I just fell in my lap. Temperance. The most important thing is to temperance your energy. Know that you're in control of your emotions and your feelings, especially, you know, with this challenge here, because some cycles are closing out. For some of you, things that needed to close out. For some of you, these situations that I said that are done. They're not meant to go anywhere. That were keeping you trapped and stuck, and it's time for you to level up. You're going to be communicating and ending those situations, right? Let's clarify this 9 of Cups. Sorry, I see the camera glitching. 1919 as I say that. 9 of Coins. It's a solid offer. It's solid movement. Slow. It's off at the distance. Like I said, somebody just feels it. They know that it's coming. You often sense things before they come. Clarify this Queen of Wands. Page of Wands. See, there's something new, but 5 of Pentacles. See, some of you, if you were focused on money or material, if that was you, you know, you may need to go through a loss letting go of something. Because there's the Three of Swords out on top of that. You could be seeing repeating threes because we've got the Three of Wands, Three of Swords here. But, and eights. I've been seeing repeating threes and eights. Here's the Eight of Pentacles. See, Four of Pentacles. Yeah, someone needs to let go of something they've been holding on to. To close out a cycle. World card. That's a wrap. I heard that in another ring too. Endings. You've put in the work, but the final part is just letting go. I'm getting the birthing part too. Like, it often takes pain, right? Because I was seeing this as an umbilical cord. I watched a very graphic 911 episode last night. It brought me back there. Poor woman had her baby while in a car accident. The baby got ejected. I don't know why I felt to explain that, because the cord, like, I don't know. I'm sorry, because I'm just seeing this stuff getting thrown about in here. It just reminded me of that. See the cord? Like, I don't know. And then it looks like this stuff is getting thrown around. It looks like a CD disc and bolts and stuff. I don't know why it brought me back. I don't know. Maybe confirmation if you're watching it or something. Like, it was an epic episode if you guys watch it. The one where like thunder and lightning, very scary, where stuff really happens. I've seen it happen in Florida where there'll be no rain. We call it heat lightning down here. There's like no rain, but lightning will just strike. And so it was those freak accidents, you know, happening. And yeah, the car got struck by lightning when the lady was on her way to the hospital. So anyway, because she's definitely, you know, you don't often see the birth. We normally see that in the Empress. But she's holding the world here. You know, it looks like she's holding a baby here. Trying to relate to how I'm feeling this with the message. Like, this is something that is just gonna abruptly happen, but you know, it was also the start. The baby was fine though. You know, I felt upset. I don't find the episode, but you know, and it was like, welcome to the world. You know, this beautiful baby, you know, starting this new world. That to me, it's like, it's letting you know that like all this chaos and everything happening and stuff, but it's the beginning of something new. So something, it may, and often, you know, it may look like a whole bunch of stuff, like it went into storm, you're like, oh my God, but a lot of times like these things happen and they have you rebuild and start new and start over. Like, you don't often see in the midst of the storm why things are happening. You see after. And sometimes you're like, you feel very blessed, you know. And time is the most valuable thing. Because you know, you can't put money on that. You don't get it back. You know, just you be grateful and thankful. You know, you don't get to leave with money. You don't get to leave with any of this stuff here. It's all money and material, right? You know, being alive, being in the moment. That's why a lot of us get so caught up in planning our future and what we're going to do tomorrow. Like, you need to focus on today. Like, if you have a place to stay, and you have power and water and food that day, you're very blessed. There are a lot of people. Something I've been seeing living in hotels. There's a lot of people I run into that have been living in their cars. And I see people at every place I've been getting physically thrown out of the hotels because they run out of money, you know, and the resources and everything. And a lot of them, you know, have children and things like that. And it's you know, it's very sad, you know. If you're in a position to help people, you definitely should, because I mean, you know, there are just so many people that are just, especially when you have children, like you're kind of ashamed to ask for help and things like that. And many of these people, like, you know, like I've tried to help them, and it's just always like, oh, we have somewhere to go, but you know that they don't. But these people will just still say like, oh yeah, they wouldn't renew my reservation. I got somewhere I can go, and you know that they don't. So more people need help. They definitely do. You know, shouldn't be like this. anyways, I'm getting off track here. This Queen of Cups energy is on the bottom here. Wheel of Fortune. Somebody is just definitely calling in their fated, the life they were supposed to be living. Something's been blocking them. It's interesting. She's got a snake all wrapped around the Wheel of Fortune. It's like, look at that. That snake has been trying to stop that wheel. Somebody has slithered in and has been trying to stop this wheel from spinning. And that it's interesting because now I see the gears in the clock. That's interesting. I was guided to this deck. I haven't used it in like 2 years. I got it because my daughter loves manga, but I haven't really used it. I think a lot of it too is the Roman numerals were throwing me off. Like, not even gonna lie, like I had to write them down. That's why I keep looking, because there's so much detail in the card that I gotta look for the swords and the wands that I want to just look out the numbers, so it doesn't mess with my channeling. But the gears, right, that you can see up in the clock or up in the wheel, that spin that around. Now you see the snake around it. Well, in this world card, I told you it's those same gears that are like being ejected out. See? And that cord, whatever that is, I mean, it's red. Could represent somebody battled this snake maybe and tore this snake down. I'm getting energetic ties too in cords for some of you, and I highly recommend it if you have not, doing the cord clearings, I like to call them, because cord cutting sounds so, but it's like if you've ever had like sexual attack, if you've ever had, basically, if you have sex and you're not married, you're not protected, and you create these cords. I mean, you do it with anybody, these sacred cords, but they're meant to teach you lessons, and that person can constantly have access to you and you them, and you can transfer each other's emotions and feelings and karma to demonic things. Like if, say, you have a connection with somebody and, you know, they're a very dark person, they're very depressed, they're doing a lot of low vibe, they could be sending that to you, they could be siphoning off your energy. So you have to cut those cords. It's why it's supposed to be a sacred thing. That's why you're protected by God. And when you, it's kind of like a karmic lesson, because you're supposed to be mindful of who you're sharing your sacred energy with. So you go into these contracts, you connect each other, and I don't know when the cords can come unattached until you basically have to go to God, divine source, and ask for them to be removed. That's why you can go to the archangels and ask for them to cut these cords. There's a lot of beautiful meditations and videos online where, you know, you can play the music, and a lot of them, you know, you call in the archangels, and, you know, you acknowledge that you shouldn't have had those connections, basically, and that you release them and you reclaim your power and your energy back. And a lot of those are pulled to your stomach. Like if all of a sudden you have extreme highs and lows, you don't know why one day you're so happy and in this beautiful energy, and the next day you're just sad, depressed, angry. That's a big sign of it there. But lots of other things can affect these. These people are pulling in your energy, and the more connections you have, the more of those cords that you have. So, but anyway, I tried to do it on my own, you know, where I just said, I reclaim all my power, my energy back. I'm releasing all the cords and attachments to all of my exes, my past relationships, and things like that. But I feel the strongest one is when I had one where I was calling in the archangels, you know, to help clear those cords. But for some of you, that could kind of be the gunk too that's blocking your sacral and your solar plexus, because a lot of those cords are attached to those. So it would make sense attached to your sacral energy, because that's what you flows through, what you feel sexually through your sacral chakra. So for a lot of you, like if you're having trouble with creation and you have a lot of anxiety and stress and work, because, you know, all those lower vibrationals, that's where you feel all those emotions of anger and resentment and fear, passion, things like that. Some of those cords that could just be stopping you from experiencing, so for some of you, pleasure with your lovers that maybe you're supposed to be with. Because it said for some of you, like, you need to backtrack and go back. You've already came across your divine lover. but you weren't in the right energy, or they weren't. Somebody needed to go through some sort of healing here. That's what a lot of us beautiful energy workers and healers are, and I'm trying to step into that. I know that I am definitely a healer, and using certain crystals and things like that can open up these chakras and undo some of these cord attachments and stuff. But I'm getting very strongly here that there's been cord attachments. But like I said, recently I went through more of them, and I can't even just tell you the relief that I felt after one of these. Just literally the next day I was walking around and I just felt as though I could calm down, and I was like, God, like, divine, like, I haven't felt like I can calm down like this in like a year or longer. Like, I'm like, why am I like at such peace right now, and some sort of anxiety is just gone? Because I think I realized that, you know, I had several cords that were siphoning off my energy, and to eliminate those, I was no longer feeling those. And so a lot of the chaos and the conflict and not being able to calm down and relax could literally not even be your energy. You're just pulling on it energy, or they're pulling on your energy from other people. So some things to look into, right? So be very mindful of who you share your sacred energy with. You also feel a lot better too when you reclaim your power and energy too. So like if you're in a situation that you don't want to be in anymore, I'm almost done, and you should stop sharing your sacred energy, start reclaiming your power. That's going to get you that confidence that you need to be able to end these situations, because then they're not going to have control over you. You're going to be pulling back that energy to yourself, right? You still need to do the cord cutting rituals or mantras or whatever. There's a lot of free ones that are free online that can tell you how, show you how. A lot of them are healing frequency too, to open up the sacral and the solar plexus. Just a minute. And by doing that, it opens them up too. All right, guys. So very close to my little girl needs me. Love and light to all of you. I hope it uploads. This seemed very beautiful. Definitely watch more of my readings. This was just the first one. I might try to do some by sign, breaking them down for Cancers, Leos, Geminis, my main placements. So I definitely feel very confident with those readings going up. So, all right. Love and light to all of you. Bye, guys.